My name is Jason Scaggs. I'm the owner of Scaggs Site Development and Demolition. I'm in the general excavating and demolition business. We cover anything from road construction to commercial site prep to final grade in a yard. Since buying our PT80 in 2008, we've effectively built the rest of our fleet around this machine. The machine fills so many roles that it's really pretty much required at this point to go on all of our jobs because we rely on it so heavily, not just to do your normal CTL functions, but to do dozer type functions, grading functions. I mean, it's definitely the most billed, most used, and really most loved by the operators in my company. The best thing about it is the Terex machine is rubber bogies on a rubber track, so it doesn't shake you to death, and that's what allows it to go so fast. You can take a PT80 and run it across asphalt at 12 miles an hour. The PT80 track system, it kind of sheds itself of material. There's nothing in there to trap dirt and stones, so if you do twist or turn somewhere and get some gravel or crushed concrete inside the track, once it gets going straight, it often just sheds everything right out of the side of the system. So you don't end up with something stuck in there tearing up your rollers all the time. And that's what led me to purchase the PT80. When I told some of my other contractor friends that I was going to buy a Terex machine, the first thing they said was, well, you know, you're only going to get 600 hours out of those tracks. The tracks are very expensive. You need to check on all these things before you buy one. You need to buy, you know, the generic type track system machine. And I felt that this new design was just so superior to that. And I like the rubber on rubber connection. It's not steel on steel. So we bought the machine. And today I'm standing here telling you that we own that PT80 now for 5 years. The tracks are identical to when I bought it. The machine has 2,700 hours. We haven't replaced any rollers. We haven't replaced the belt. 2,700 hours factory system. Ever since we bought this PT80, I thought the next machine that we were going to buy was going to be a bulldozer. But this machine can push just as hard, if not harder, than a D3, 4, or 5 that we've never ended up buying one. If anything, I'd put 2 of these on the job before I put a bulldozer on the job. The Terex machine is more fuel efficient than these big old machines that a lot of people use, and it's quicker and faster, and it can do other things while it's on the job. So we substitute this machine in a lot of roles where you would normally see another contractor bring in a great big bulldozer or something else. Our Terex PT80, since we've bought it, has billed over $250,000. It's definitely paid for itself 4 or 5 times now. We've encountered just about every other CTL out there, and a lot of times this encounter is our machine pulling them out and finishing the job. The Terex unit got more track on the ground, it's more powerful, it can go up and down hills. What contributes to our machine being able to traverse hills that others won't is that, number one, the Terex track is it's a grippier track. It grips the ground better than any of these other CTLs. The second is the machine is built light. It's a track machine from the design phase, so it doesn't carry any unnecessary weight. The machine's very well balanced. Between the tracks and the machine not weighing an extra 4,000 pounds, it can go up and down hills that these other machines just can't. I've run a lot of machines. My guys have run a lot of machines, and that is by far the best machine ever built. The Terex PT80, faster, more powerful, the best machine ever built.